Manipulation of the Biblical Text. Part 2. This is the second video of a series that will continue to be published progressively. This series are dedicated to explaining the manipulations, adjustments, and changes created over the centuries by scribes, religious leaders, copyists and translators of both the Hebrew Scriptures and the Greek Christian Scriptures. In this video we'll discuss the text of Luke chapter 2 and verse 33. Luke 2 verse 33 in the King James Bible is written as follows. Joseph and his mother were amazed. Also in the Literal Standard Version. And Joseph and his mother were wondering. This way of translating this text is according to certain Greek manuscripts using the Greek word. These translations and others that use the name Joseph in this verse are based on what is known as the Textus Receptus. It was so called because it became the received text on which the translations produced at that time were based. It was the learned Dutchman Desiderius Erasmus who produced it. Its first edition was printed in Switzerland, in 1516. Despite Erasmus's undeniable sincerity, this master text contained many errors. Let's now turn to the text under consideration. Luke chapter 2 and verse 33. But now using a recent revision of the Bible like the New Revised Standard Version. Luke 2 verse 33. And the child's father and mother were amazed. The Greek word now is why? The oldest manuscripts, some of them dated to the 4th and 5th centuries, were unknown at the time of the 16th century master text, Textus Receptus. All the oldest manuscripts do not use the word Joseph. They only use the word father. This verse, along with dozens of many other texts, such as the Comma Johanneum, considered in the first video of this series, shows the great manipulation carried out, through the centuries, by copyists, translators and other unscrupulous religious dictators, who only sought their theological and doctrinal convenience and, by every possible means, continued to dominate the masses, without caring about using any means necessary to impose their religious domination with an iron arm. Let's now consider the reason for the manipulation of the text considered here. This text presented a challenge to the ecclesiastical and theological doctrines of the past that, unfortunately, are still in force. Let us explain. In the Gospels it is stated that the true and incontestable father of Jesus was God. Jesus had no human father. He was conceived, immaculately, without human intervention, according to the well-established and dominant religious dogma in all Christian religions. Very pious, but malevolent, ecclesiastics, theologians and copyists have tried at all costs to harmonize the Scriptures and have blindly rejected the clear contradictions found in the biblical text, being willing to change the content of the writings for their convenience and to continue deceiving the masses of naive and gullible humans. Every sincere person must answer the following double-key question. Do I accept the Bible as an infallible book coming exclusively from God? Or do I accept the Bible as a human work that can be used to manipulate the masses and as a literary interesting book, whose reading can entertain me and from which I can get certain learning? As a mature human and free moral agent, you must have the freedom to make your own conclusions. So, the answer to this key question remain with you.